What is up, boys? Welcome to another pro game review of the AWC group stage. And today we'll be looking at my boy Rush from Thailand Wildcard, which should be AHQ Alpha Red. And we are going to be looking at his Rourke. Now, I picked this game because he was first, of course, doing really well. Definitely carrying his team. And also, if you guys didn't know, Rush is one of the OG Rourke players. When Rourke came out, a lot of people were saying he's trash, and Rush was one of the first players who actually did play Rourke a lot in tournaments and in solo queue. And I remember when I was at AWC when I played with him, and Rourke wasn't considered too good. Whenever we played together in ranked, when he picked Rourke, he just completely carried the game. So definitely something to watch out for here. I'll probably title this video "The Best Rourke" or something. Listen guys, it's just good for the views, you know what I mean? A little bit clickbait, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway. But he is a really good Rourke. I don't know if he's the best, but it's always hard to be the best at something. But he's definitely one of the best. Now, you can see he already cleared his jungle. Of course, that's one of the strong things about Rourke. He just clears the jungle instantly, super fast. And he's already chilling here. He's probably gonna wait for the sentinel. But he sees the enemies are coming mid lane. But they have the advantage. They have the control of the bush. Well played by Huck there. Getting control of this bush right here on the right side of the mid lane with his Tulin. Now he knows blue is respawning in around 10 seconds. There it is. He gets the blue. KSSA pulls out the dragon there because he doesn't want the enemies to start it unexpectedly, but Fennec is bot anyway. Fennec might try to invade his red. It's respawning very soon. It will be really aggressive though. I don't know if they will. They just decide to gank him. He tries to help, but it's too late now. It is too late. He should just go back to his jungle. Red buff spawned. Clear the wave. They have a Xenial support too, which is kind of interesting, right? Especially because this is not the global pick ban system yet. This was the group stage, so they don't really need to pick Xenial as a support. But they decided to do it anyway. We'll see how it works out. Now he cleared his whole jungle again. He's just gonna sit in this bush, and the enemies... His Xenial gets caught. He gets caught by the Baldum ult. Really well played by Huck, getting the kill there, pretty much solo. Xenial ult saves Huck. He won't die to this Fennec. Very nice dodge, very clean mechanics there, dodging the Roxy pull. And now he's just chilling, he has to go back. But his blue buff will be spawning pretty soon. Whenever, this is a quick tip guys. Blue buff respawns 20 seconds after you lose it, right? But he got a new blue buff. So how could I tell that his blue buff is gonna respawn soon? Because the little minions on the blue buff side respawned. And whenever they respawn, if you clear blue buff, then clear them. Whenever these start to respawn, in around 20 seconds the blue buff will respawn. Because the small minions respawn every 60 seconds. So let's say you clear the blue buff first, and blue buff respawns every 90 seconds. Let's say you clear the blue buff first, and then you clear the two little minions. It's probably gonna take like 10 seconds to clear, by the time you clear the second one, right? After you clear the blue buff. So that is the 80 seconds. So yeah, 80 minus 60, you know the drill, boys. 20 seconds after the small ones respawn, your buff is gonna respawn. Very simple way to track your whole jungle. As I was saying, he's just farming. He's just farming for now. I don't know why it's lagging. I think it's the stream. Yeah, it was the stream. I think it's the stream. Let me see. Yeah, it's the stream. Okay, we're fine. I don't think it... Yeah. This is a little bit yikes, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. I didn't check this game out before. but I know it was good because I saw some highlights of him doing really well. You can see he just goes in here. Roxy can't ult him because he's with his shield, and they just get, guys, it's the Korean duo, the best friends. They're like, I know them in real life. They're such good friends and they always play together. They know, they have such good synergy because they always play these solo queue games together. And you saw it right there. They get the 2 kills by themselves. Very well played, Huck and Rush. So yeah, he's 4-2 for his team. It's not a huge advantage yet, but he is doing pretty well. He wanted to push the mid wave a little bit. As I said, poking mid tower, very important. And you can see he's 2-0-2, 100% kill participation. Just how you should play the jungle. The jungler very often has almost full kill participation. This is just how the role works. But yeah, they get the dragon. They're pretty much snowballing here, but they also have to, right? Because Rourke isn't really the strongest hero late game, and Baldum can cuck you, as you saw 2 fights ago when he popped his ult, and Baldum ult still hits him. One of the only CCs that can still hit him. Now the lucky thing about this game is that Fennec isn't really the strongest late game either. I mean, after the rework, he is much stronger than he used to be, but it's still not comparable to a Telenos, for example. So, but the enemies have a Kali, and the Kali is really strong late game. Look at this beautiful gank. He just pokes out the Roxy. He just doesn't care. He goes so deep, dodges all the skill shots, gets the Xenial ult, doesn't die. Insane if you ask me. I mean, did he know he wouldn't die? I think so. This guy, like these guys, they play so much, they know their limits, they know the limits of their heroes. He knew he can count on his teammate to do that Xenial ult. He knew he can count on his teammates to follow up, and it seemed like a very ballsy, stupid play, but it paid off, and I'm pretty sure it was very calculated. So, really well played there. Now you can see this is listen AOB, nerf this. What is this damage? The Slayer did half his HP with 1 attack. You know, with the AOE, it's not balanced. But yeah, anyway, they get the Slayer. You can see there's a lot of, like, not a lot of Slayers are being taken this tournament because of how they overbuffed the damage. I thought it was a bug. When I first played on the new patch, I thought it was a bug. That's way too much damage, dude. But yeah, he's chilling. He's building attack speed. I think he's gonna go for a Fafnir's, possibly. We'll see though. He casts a dragon. He dashes to the left, so he makes sure the dragon goes to the left lane, to the top lane. He didn't want it mid lane, so he dashed away a little bit just to make sure. They get the... See, Rourke is very similar to Lindis. He's the objective king, you know? You just wanna spam the objectives. You just wanna get all the stuff. You just wanna power farm, clear your whole jungle, try to steal enemy camps, and try to get those objectives. But you can see the Kali wave clear. They will still get this tower though. He goes attack speed jungle item. Now this is interesting because I think Vex, I don't know if he still does it, but he used to prefer the Soul Reaver because of attack speed, because of the cooldown reduction. And I'm a noob, you know, at this hero, so I'm not sure. I tried both. I feel like Soul Reaver might be better for solo queue because it just bursts more, you know, you can trap people. But for objectives, this might be better, yeah. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm a noob at this hero. I don't really play jungle. But yeah. Now they just surgically go one by one. They get all the towers. First they push top lane, then they get the mid lane. Now there's a bot lane wave incoming if you look at the minimap. It's coming very soon, so they're just standing here to force the enemies away, right? He completes the Fafnir's. I'm pretty sure he bought Fafnir's because the enemy has Baldum and Roxy, two very, very tanky heroes. And I don't think they get the game yet. I don't think they can steal away the game yet. That would be really, really an early finish. Yeah, they can't finish yet, but they already got 3 towers. This is honestly a pretty huge stomp. But it's just due to Rush just playing the macro really well here. Getting all the stuff he needed. Getting all the farm, getting all the towers as early as possible, getting the kills. Just playing really well, and of course Hawk finishing the job with the Tulin. Actually, Hawk not going for Orb. Interesting on Tulin. He only bought the small tier. I don't think I can fix this, guys. So I'm not even gonna try, because it's gonna introduce some pauses and stuff. It's not worth. It's just the stream was messed up here, I guess. I do apologize for it. But here he's hiding really well. I think he should have gone on Ryoma. This is insane damage. This is the Fafnirs, right? Look at this. Look at this Fafnirs. He has to run away from Kali ult here, no? But yeah, you can see the Fafnirs, he shreds the tanks. Absolutely crazy. If you go Fafnirs, the attack speed jungle item is way better for sure. But if you go the Beast and stuff, or if you're playing against squishies, I guess Soul Reaver is better, because you can just blow them up with the passive of Soul Reaver. But yeah, they're chilling. They got the second Slayer. It's just gonna be a matter of time until they finish now. Only Nexus remaining. They get this just to make sure. They just want to make sure, because they have to wait for the wave push anyway. Now, I think they made a mistake here. They shouldn't have pushed the middle wave. They should have waited for all the waves to line up on each side and then push all of them at the same time. And then all of the minions, 9 minions, crash into the Nexus at the same time. You use the Dragon, it empowers all the minions, and then it's GG, you know. Well, again, this is just small nitpicks. It's GG anyway. They literally can't lose. You could give the phone, you could give Rush's phone to a bronze player and he probably wouldn't lose. He probably would, but you know, I mean, you get me. But yeah, they let them clear the wave. I don't know why. Just end. They can't really do anything, guys. Just end. Don't let them clear the waves. Kali ult is used now. There's another wave of super minions coming, and I think he's just gonna kill the Nexus now. He's trying. He's trying, and he is just gonna finish here. Yep. He doesn't care about the kills. He just wants to finish. As I said, one of the OG Rourke players, and in my opinion, probably the best Rourke. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.